If your high note feels like a fight, your whole neck is shrinking and you are fighting, my darling, you need to watch this video till the very end, because high notes can actually be sung. You can sing high notes without straining your voice, without shouting, without screaming. So if you stay with me to the end of this video, I'm going to show you how you can sing high notes without straining your voice. Hi, my name is Grace Afoka, and I am the lead voice coach at Graciedion Music Institute. And we are running a 30 days vocal challenge. You can check the description link for the link to other days that we've had today. And today is the day 8. This week we are going to be working on technique and control. And today's topic is one of the questions that we get to see often. And that question is, how can I sing high notes without straining or shouting? So my darling, if you stay with me in this video, I will show you how you can do that. Most people think that singing high notes means pushing harder. That is wrong. Singing high notes is not pushing harder. That you want to sing harder. We're going up. No. Even me, for me to do that was painful. So how do you guys do it? Singing high note does not mean you should push harder or you should force your voice. Singing high notes can be sung without pushing harder, without more air, without more volume, and without more throat effort. So how do we now do that? Do you remember the gray zone, the zones of breathing that I taught when I explained the different zones of breathing, the Graciedion breath zone method, whereby we have the empty zone. Let's say this green is the is the gray zone. So I'll call that the gray zone. Then we have the empty zone. That's for the blue one, the empty zone. And we have the danger zone. So when you're fighting, most people, they're always fighting. And they enter this danger zone because this danger goes up high, and then this empty zone is too little air. Too little air for the empty zone. But the gray zone is your sweet spot. So it's your sweet spot. Now, before you get into your gray zone, we use something like, which we call the light mixed voice. Now, what is a mixed voice? It is when you blend your chest voice with your head voice. My chest voice, for instance, is this. I am grateful, then I am grateful. So, how do we now check our mixed? I am grateful. So, instead of us to use that song, let's make it I am grateful. I am grateful. So let's say, for instance, we want to make the full head. You can use your mixed voice, that is between, before you switch over to that high note. I am grateful. So to enter that, you just use your mix. Grateful. So how do you enter that? Blend your chest voice with your mixed voice. So we have, let's use a simple song. For example, you have somewhere over the old rainbow, some, which is on the chest, some. Then you have to enter we, which is head. So let's use the mix to enter it from our great zone. How do you need to just activate your singing muscles, which is starts from here where your diaphragm is. You activate it by making your diaphragm to engage, go down, create a space, air will fill it up, then it will start going back to the space where it was. So you will pull back your diaphragm to where it is. So we have, let me engage. Some woo for the rainbow. Did you see that? Some woo for the rainbow. If you don't engage it, it will not be smooth. You will now start shouting. You will now do some way over the rainbow, and then you're entering the danger zone. Or you do some way empty, empty zone. So you have to remain in this gray zone as you are in the mix. Some way for the rainbow. So that's better. So now when you use this thing about your chest voice and your head voice, there's now a trick that helps you that once you enter that head voice, it will just be seamless. It will be like you did not strain yourself. And that trick is just to lift your eyebrow. Because as a beginner, there'll be a tendency of, there'll be the fear of you shouting. So why don't you just lift your eyebrow and trust the process? And remember to engage from here. So let's go again. Some over the rainbow. Did you see how that entered seamless? You see? So you can sing high notes without strain, without forcing yourself. So if you've learned this, we're going to have